President Obama knew about it. Joe Biden knew about it. The whole group, they all knew about it. And we have it documented. We have it in texts. We have it in all sorts of forms. They knew about it. It was a terrible thing. Should have never happened and should never be allowed to happen again to a president. This should never happen again. This was a setup like we've never seen. I think it's the political crime of the century. And they've been caught. So let's see what happens. It's happening.
Issues coming up that are more explosive than the mules, that are 10x more likely to divide this country even further. Catherine and I spend a lot of time every single day, really not just praying through it, but thinking through how do we actually do this? Because once these come out, there's one in particular. It's a multinational deal. It involves billions of dollars. There's irrefutable evidence. We've been involved in a major counterintelligence operation that's very mature in this country, involving federal agencies and us. And there's been some betrayals along the way. There have been some issues along the way. But once we get to the point where this is ready to go, it's going to make everybody forget everything about the mules. And it's going to bring into question everything we think we know about these elections. Everything. I can say that with 100% certainty.
Local criminal investigations into Mesa County Clerk Tina Peters' alleged voting machine security breaches continues.
If I asked you this question before the 2020 election, are these voting machines secure? I would have said yes. And after the election, I would have said yes. What changed?
Tina Peters admits she brought in a consultant to make a forensic copy of the Dominion voting system in Mesa County.
I continue to think that our voting machines are too vulnerable.
Voting machines in Georgia and Texas switch votes from one candidate to another.
Virtually every machine was broken into.
Ballot recording machines.
Voting machines.
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 Voting machines. Voting machines. Machines.
Machine.
Machines.
Machine.
Machines, which are vulnerable to being hacked.
There is no serious person out there who would suggest somehow that you could even rig America's elections.
We've seen no evidence that any of our voting systems have been tampered with.
The November 3rd election was the most secure.
It was the most secure.
Most secure election in American history, period.
The process is very secretive.
These machines are built by private companies, which we don't have a right to know what goes on inside those.
What did you see during the software update?
We've uncovered something that they're afraid of.
We didn't consider the machines.
The information found there is the Rosetta Stone.
They made a mistake and left the evidence in the machine.
And you can hide it as well.
It's only what the programmer tells it to say.
It's literally like the difference between going from pickpocketing to credit card fraud.
These people are being selected, not elected.
It's about who gets to count the vote.
They break down my door, terrorize my family.
FBI, federal search warrant.
What do you remember?
Just my mom being handcuffed by the chief of police. This is not what we do in America.
You could make it all go away, though. You just keep your mouth shut. You can have your life back. Can't unsee what I've seen.